Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Teddi Mellencamp's home target of burglaries in area. Former The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Teddi Mellencamp's home was the target of a burglary this week. It turns out she wasn't the only one in the area either. It was an attempted burglary that happened sometime during the night hours last night. There were people home at Teddi's house last night when an attempted burglary went down. It is unknown if Teddi was actually there or not. Los Angeles Police Department said a call came in about 10:15 p.m. and they were dispatched out there. The suspects didn't actually obtain full access to the home, luckily. They did go into the garage and it is unknown if they took anything. The suspects were two males in black hoodies who were in a black BMW. They did get away. There was also another attempted burglary in the area about 1:30 am, so several hours later. So far, Teddi Mellencamp hasn't had anything to say about this situation at her home. The neighborhood has already been worried about their safety due to the killings of the American Idol executive and her husband. Over 200 Encino residents packed the Encino Community Center Monday night to talk about it and express their concern. Then it was later that night that the attempted burglaries happened in the same area. It has been reported that the suspect in their killings used their own gun to murder them. Raymond Budarian, 22, was arrested for the murders. LAPD Deputy Chief Marla Ciuftelli spoke out at the meeting saying, "We're having phenomenal numbers on crime reduction. That being said, when two wonderful people end up dead in their own home, those crime statistics fall kind of flat. They have stepped up patrol in the area, which has to make the residents feel a bit safer. Hopefully nothing else happens in the area to leave reason for concern. Some residents do feel like their area is being targeted and that it isn't safe anymore." Teddi isn't saying anything and it is unknown if she went to the meeting on Monday night. Do you feel like Encino residents have something to be worried about at this time? Do you feel like Teddi Mellencamp needs some security? Sound off in the comments below on your thoughts and don't miss The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills when it returns to Bravo with new episodes. The sun had barely set over the luxurious hillsides of Los Angeles when reality star and accountability coach Teddi Mellencamp found herself double-checking the locks on her doors and windows, something she had rarely worried about before. Known for her role on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and her candid approach to life, Teddi has long shared snippets of her family and home on social media, but in recent weeks the peace and safety that once surrounded her posh neighborhood have been shaken by a chilling trend, an uptick in home burglaries targeting wealthy enclaves. For Teddi, whose life often plays out under the scrutiny of reality television fans and followers, the vulnerability hit hard. Sources close to the family say it all began with unsettling whispers spreading through the community. Luxury homes in the area had become the latest playground for sophisticated burglary crews. What started as isolated incidents escalated into a wave of break-ins, some involving surveillance footage showing masked intruders moving with unnerving precision, suggesting this was no amateur operation. The shadow over an idyllic life, Teddi and her husband, Edwin Arroyev, had chosen their home not just for its sweeping city views, but for the sense of security it provided their young children. That sense of security was fractured when, one evening, security alerts from a neighbor's property triggered panic. Within days, two more homes nearby were broken into while the homeowners were away. Valuables were taken, safes were cut open, and designer handbags, jewelry, and watches, items that often flood social media timelines, became the primary targets. For someone like Teddi, who frequently posts updates about her fitness brand, family life, and reality show memories, the line between sharing and oversharing suddenly became starkly apparent. We want to connect with our fans and let them into our lives, but when crime like this happens, you can't help but wonder who's watching and why, a source reportedly close to Teddi shared. Celebrity homes as high-value targets. The burglaries in Teddi's area are part of a larger trend plaguing Los Angeles' wealthiest neighborhoods. High-profile individuals, athletes, musicians, social media influencers, and reality TV stars have increasingly found themselves at risk, often due to the visibility that comes with fame. Social media posts displaying a celebrity's whereabouts inadvertently signal when a home is vacant, creating the perfect opportunity for organized thieves. This isn't the first time celebrity homes have been targeted. In past years, stars like Rihanna, Yasiel Puig, and Christina Milian faced similar incidents, prompting authorities to launch special task forces to combat what they termed burglary tourism, where criminals specifically targeted rich neighborhoods for quick, high-reward thefts. For Teddi, the parallels were eerie. It was as though her neighborhood had suddenly become a marked zone on some thief's digital map. Reports indicate that one attempted break-in occurred near her property, setting off alarms and sending a flurry of concern calls among residents. While her home itself did not suffer a successful break-in, the fear lingered heavily. Stepping up security. In response, Teddi and Edwin wasted no time beefing up their security measures. Sources claim the family has invested in advanced motion sensor systems, reinforced gates, and 24/7 monitoring. Private patrol vehicles have also increased their presence in the area, circling streets that once seemed immune to such threats. In a recent Instagram story, Teddi appeared visibly shaken but determined, urging followers to remain cautious about what they post online. "It's easy to forget that strangers see what you share," she said, adding a warning about location tagging. Though she refrained from detailing the incidents directly, fans quickly speculated the message was connected to the recent crime spree. The psychological toll. While property can be replaced, the emotional impact is harder to quantify. For Teddi, who has publicly discussed anxiety and stress in the past, the fear of intrusion brought new challenges. The notion that someone could invade not just her home but her sense of peace is deeply unsettling. "Your home is supposed to be your safe place," one friend reportedly said. "When that's violated, even by the idea of it, it sticks with you." Her children, too, have reportedly felt the tension. Conversations once dominated by school, playdates, and family outings now include discussions about alarms and safety drills, a new reality for kids too young to fully grasp why. Neighbors unite. Interestingly, the string of burglaries has also prompted unity among neighbors. Meetings once centered on landscaping and holiday decorations now revolve around crime prevention and safety strategies.